Well, hello there. Welcome back to Hartebeest Lair. I am Alex Hart, also known in dance as Isadora. If you were here with us for the last episode, I took you on a perilous night ride when I was rammed into a construction median by a drunk driver. Today's episode is called Ghost in the Broken Shell. Classic TBI experience. The emergency room tells me I'm just fine. Spoiler alert, I'm not. We'll be picking up today where we left off. December 21st, 2000. 12:16 a.m. I-25 in Uinta, Colorado Springs, Colorado. 28 years old. My driver's side wheels slam onto the ground. My head slams into the door frame. My car skids back across both lanes and comes to a final, jarring stop. Silence. Black sky. Dashboard lights glowing. Hands still death-gripping the steering wheel. Am I breathing? I think so. Can I move? Don't know. Headlights flash from the frontage road, bounce into the ditch. A truck. Guy clambering up the ravine. Car door opening. A man's voice. Are you all right? I don't know. Ears ringing. Don't move. I'm a fireman. I've called 911. Is that a flashlight? I wince away. Too bright. Stop it. Questions about how I am, my name, and what happened. Out there. Hey, watch your step. Young kid. I hear my cars gushing antifreeze all over the freeway. A blonde lady brings a blanket, tucks it all around me except my left shoulder. Seatbelt in the way. Dashboard lights, orange. Dome light, white. I blink.
Slow.
Is the other person okay? I ask. The blonde lady sniffs. Yeah, she's up hopping around looking at her car. Shivering, teeth chattering. Are you cold? Yeah. Hands pulling the blanket closer around me. They roll down the window and close the car door. Better. Don't move. We don't know what kind of injuries you have. Okay. It's so cold. So quiet. Except the high-pitched ring. Never stops. Like you hear in the movies after a bomb goes off and the characters are all out of it. Time on the dark road before the red and blue lights blink somewhere out there. Bounce off the roof and windows of my car. Dance with the dashboard lights. Everything looks streaked, but it's not raining. Finally, a police officer. What happened? Was driving home and this car came up from behind me. Too fast. Couldn't get out of the way and they rammed me and I hit the median. Disbelief. Why disbelief? Have you had anything to drink tonight? No? How fast were you going? 50-ish? It's a 55 zone, so more like 70-ish. Nuh-uh. This is a construction zone. Snowed yesterday. I don't like black ice. Where were you coming from? Walmart. Went Christmas shopping because I knew it'd be empty. Hate it there during the day. It's a zoo. Got all my presents. I hope everybody likes them. They're in the back. Crunchy footsteps fade. Time, and I'm horizontal. Staring up at the sky. Stars again. Clouds over one patch. Velcro sound. Arms, head, legs, pinned to a board. Shivering. Young paramedics. Cute. All smiling down at me as they hoist me toward the ambulance. You're going to be okay. We've got you now, miss. Just relax. We're taking you to the hospital. Which one do you want to go to? Penrose or Memorial? My tongue shivers off. Live near Penrose. All right, just relax and try not to move. Okay. I grin up at them. Show them a bunch of chattering teeth. Wait till you guys see what I'm wearing under this coat. Heads snap toward me. Oh, really? What's that? My grin broadens. Belly dancer costume. They all laugh and exchange looks. Humor. Humor good in emergencies. Ambulance. White ceiling. White lights. I wince. Shouldn't it be softer? Nice bulbs to keep people calm, but it's bright. Stop it. I squint because I can't look anywhere else. We start moving. We'll be on the overpass now. Almost got hit there. Good thing I wasn't speeding or I might be dead. Off the Uinta Bridge. Whee! Good thing I did something right. Didn't flip the car.
Might be dead. Good thing.
Black night. White ceiling. Hospital. Voices overlapping. Evil lights. Shouldn't it be calming? Calm good in emergencies. Nope. Squint again. Loud. Stop it. Faces above like that gurney shot in the movies. White coats. More questions. Thick tongue. Wheelie into another room. All alone again. Time in that glaring room. It comes, finally. My lungs choke and my chest quivers and my throat burns and my whole body shakes. Hot tears slide down my face into my hair. I want my mommy and daddy. They're 16 hours away. I sob low and hard. I sob a long time. Finally, white coats come in. Pokey, proddy, lots of questions. Thick tongue. Cobweb words. Forehead wrinkles. Is it weird that I didn't feel anything before, but now neck and shoulders are starting to tighten up? No, that's pretty common. Okay. Pokey, proddy. Ah! Stab in my left hip. Sore left arm. Forearm. One abrasion on my whole body. We're going to take neck x-rays to make sure your vertebrae aren't fractured or broken. Okay. Dark room. Dark and greenish. Nicer than mean white lights. Young guy. Tries to get my necklace off. Can't figure out the clasp. I can't help because I'm strapped to the board. He shrugs. Smiles. Well, I guess you don't really need neck x-rays. Okay. He's the doc.
Knows what he's doing.
Black room. White room. White counter. How'd I get here? Heck, how'd I get on my feet? They give me the thumbs up. No broken anything. No lacerations, no punctures, no nothing. They say I'm perfectly fine. Whew. Now I have paperwork. I blink a few times. Lines won't stay put. Bunch of black blocky things on a big white thingy. Letters. I know what they are. I know how to read, damn it. Had my own reading group in 2nd grade because I was reading at a 6th grade level. Just me and John. I was friggin' valedictorian. I can read a stupid paper, what the fuck? Might as well be Chinese. Don't want to tell that to the nurses. They're snooty. Unnice. Out there laughing and chatting, except when they talk to me. Then nicey nice down their noses. Oh, what? Is it the belly dancer costume? Typical. Bite me. Aren't you finished yet? I glare. Trying. I'm tired. I grit my teeth, squint, burn holes into the paper with my glare, scribble out some stuff. Waiting. Ah! Something stabs my back. Knife in the base of my spine. I stagger forward, clutch the gurney. Another stab. I hobble out to the nurse's station to tell them. They send me back into the room. I'm sure it's just a muscle spasm. If you have any pain in the next few days, give us a call and we can prescribe something. Okay. More knives as I try to snooze on the gurney before the policeman comes in. Same guy. Burly. Walrus mustache. Official with his clipboard. Well, she was drunk. 3 times over the legal limit. My eyes bulge, then narrow to dagger slits as I spill myself off the gurney. I growl. Yeah, no shit. That sure explains some things. He smirks. She tried to tell me that you were in front of her and spontaneously crashed into the median, then hit her car. My eyes are death rays. I snarl. He scoffs. Exactly. I went back to look at your bumper and saw the chunk taken out of it. I snarl again. Am I frothing at the mouth? More questions, more paperwork, more crossed eyes. He gives me his card. I'm cleared to go, but I have no way to get home. They let me call people on their big wall phone with all the lit up buttons. No one answers. They get me a cab. I shuffle limp out the front doors. The driver opens the car door for me. Older guy, gray hair. What happened? I lurch my way in and wrangle the seatbelt around me. Drunk driver rammed me on the freeway. His eyes fly open. Bayuinta? Yeah. That was you? Yeah. And you're walking? I shrug. They say I'm fine.
As it turns out, I was not fine. In truth, Penrose Hospital is lucky that I woke up after going to sleep for the night, completely alone on a closed head injury. They're also lucky none of my cervical vertebrae were fractured, although the next morning I had a golf ball-sized lump in the back of my neck. 2 decades later, I still have that lump, because my vertebrae are still misaligned. It's smaller because the swelling went down decades ago, but it's always there. Same with that knife in the base of my spine. It grinds now because my back has become warped like a long S-curve and my hips are lopsided. That's super awesome for a professional dancer and longtime martial artist. Update 10/1/23. In 2016, I switched from traditional rack and crack chiropractic to upper cervical and then to neurochiropractic. On my own dime, thank you very much, because Medicaid girls don't get to have treatment that actually heals these types of injuries. Since then, we've begun to slowly undo this damage. It's also what prompted the cessation of most of my seizures. Unfortunately, in November 2022, my bum knee, my bum foot, and my still warped peripheral vision and depth perception misfired. I fell down my stairs, slammed my butt on the edge of a step an inch away from my tailbone, and undid the majority of the progress we'd made in my hips and low back in 0.37 seconds. It also gave me my 4th concussion. We'll get way more into bodily injury in the future. Since this story was originally written in 2019 during the holidays after I heard about yet another drunk driver bragging on Facebook about how she had outwitted a DUI checkpoint, then went on to inform everybody where it was so they could avoid it too. Yeah, I frothed at the mouth and regurgitated this series onto my old blog, hence why it sometimes requires updates. For the sake of my chestnuts roasting and holiday hellfires, please don't drink and drive. I hear I only weathered that wreck so well because of the athletic shape I was in when it happened. Dancer, hiker, fighter chick, you know. I only have hazy snapshots of recollections from that first week, sparser and sparser as the days passed and my brain swelled more, pressing against the inside of my nasty, bony skull, which created even more bruising and micro tears. All these injuries stole chunks of my memory and made it difficult to convert the day's happenings into long-term memories, or sometimes to remember what I'd done 5 minutes ago. I wouldn't realize that for 3 years. There was a lot of stuff I wouldn't realize for years. Good thing I'd been an avid journaler before the wreck, and remain so to this day. It's basically my external hard drive and constantly saves my butt. No surprise, I didn't get to fly home for the holidays that year. Spent a few hours of Christmas Day at a friend's house. Slept the rest of the time. I hear I called my parents that evening. At 3 a.m., my father awoke to my mother flinging things into a suitcase. When he asked what in the bleep she was doing, she told him, "I'm driving out there, right now. I don't know who we talked to on the phone tonight, but that was not my daughter." She was correct. Moms know these things, often before we do. Good thing they started driving from Minnesota to Colorado within the hour, because it turns out I wasn't fine. That drunk on the road had actually killed me. I just didn't die. And no, I'm not being melodramatic. I mean that quite literally. The person that I was before she hit me, there are many ways in which she doesn't exist in this body anymore. There are many things that definitely phoenixed through, but yeah, I mourn that 28-year-old girl to this day. If you prefer to read these stories or follow along with the written version, I'll put the links in the description, and those versions on my blog have all sorts of resources and information and links to the medical things that were going on with me at that time. Obviously, I am not a medical practitioner, I am not a lawyer, I'm not anybody in law enforcement, none of that, so yeah, just always remember that. I'm only the person that's lived with this for, at this point, 25 years. So, yeah, but I always try to give a lot of links and resources to help anybody else that might be going through this for the first time or trying to help somebody that's going through this. You can find all of the tales about this aspect of my life, as well as my dance adventures and anything else that I've posted, by going to my website. That's hartebeast.com, HARTEBEAST.com. Thank you all for being here with me for this one. This one is never fun to post, but it's a very necessary tale to share with the world because it gets written off. People just don't understand the impact that they can have on someone's life, on their own lives, on the lives of the people that are in the car with them. Too many people still to this day just have no idea, but if those of us who have been through it share the impact that it truly has on us, then hey, if only one person thinks twice and makes a different decision than driving when they really are not up to the task, then I will consider this time more than well spent. Please feel free to pass this one around like glitter. That stuff gets everywhere. Sending you all my best holiday wishes, and I'll catch you next time.